Abe, black Israelites, come up to the congregation. I need to have a word with you. What are you doing? Is this a joke? Are you genuinely believing this stuff? Sometimes I do not know if you guys are just taking a piss and joking around and trying to troll people, or is this your lifestyle? Is this your philosophy? Is this your true calling for your life? Well, one thing first. If you guys really believe this, I need to speak with you guys. First of all, how come all black people in the whole world, even in the diaspora, how come only a few people of you in America claim to be the rightful heir of the Jews? How did that information skip all black people who still lives close to that land, the old world? But somehow the people that separated with this land, you guys are on the other side of the world, and you are claiming to be the lost tribes of Israel. Tell me how. Tell me how did you guys get the memo? Furthermore, if you guys claim, yeah, we are black, but we are the Native Americans too, you can't be a real Israelite of Moses and at the same time be the people in America, be Native Americans. Before you say, yeah, but we the lost tribes and we ran there, we lived there. How come if we look at the archaeology and the history of the Americas, there's no sign of biblical text or belief of all stories before Christopher Columbus pulled up in that land? There were no Jews, Christians, or Muslims in America before white Europeans. How come you guys be the lost tribes of Israelites, moved to Americas before Christopher Columbus, and lost your knowledge before the white man came and taught you about the Bible, and now you remember, oh yeah, Moses were with us? No. You can't have your cake and eat it. You have to pick a side. Well, I am from East Africa. I am Somali. My ancestors have lived in the Nile for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians, not the late ancient Egyptians, I'm talking about the Old Kingdom. These people were our brothers. Till this day, in our language, I speak Somali, it's a lot of ancient Egyptian words in Somali. So we have always been in northeastern part of Africa, the people of Cushitic people. We have always been the northeastern part of Africa. So Hebrews, Phoenicians, Greeks, Arabians, Persians, Assyrians, Babylonians, ancient Egyptians, these people were not strangers for us, and their gods were not strangers for us. And actually, the Somali language is in the Afro-Asiatic language, which means it's closely related to Hebrew, ancient Egyptian, Aramaic, Arabic. So we share borders and history with these people, and I can confirm to you that the real Jews were not black. They were not black. They did not look like me. They looked like Middle Eastern people. In fact, they were Semitic people. Before you say, oh yeah, there are some Semitic people in East Africa, like Habesha, Tigray, Amhara, these people are Semitic people, yes, but their language, because they speak a Semitic language, are not from Levant. That language originates from Yemen and the south part of Arabia, not the land of the Jews. These people are from the lowlands. Their language comes from the south part of the Arabian Peninsula. Alright? Semitic people comes from a lot of lands. They come from all the way from Iraq. They comes from all the way from Iraq and some parts of Iran, all the way to today's Turkey, all the way to today's Turkey and Levant and down to, and it stops right before Africa. It do not enter Africa. Yes, some of them has moved to Africa, but in origin they are from Middle East. And lastly, you guys only speak one language. Speaking one language is like having one eye. You are partly blind. Your understanding of the Bible is in English. Your whole understanding of the Bible is paraphrased. You know when someone tells you something and you do not remember exactly what they told you. So you say, yeah, I'm a paraphrase what he said, and you are paraphrasing what he said, but you are not saying word for word what he said. The whole Bible is paraphrased because you are reading the Bible in English. English is a European Germanic language. I speak a lot of Germanic languages, by the way. Not only English. I speak Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish. And English. That's four Germanic languages. You read the Bible in Germanic languages, just understand 40% of the knowledge of the Bible are lost due to translation. It's impossible to fully translate a language to another language with 100%. It's impossible. It's impossible, especially languages that are not in the same family. It's too much of a cultural difference. So what I'm saying is your knowledge of the Bible is extremely misleading. It's What I'm trying to say is your understanding of the Bible, when you are trying to argue that the Moses is black and all that stuff, your understanding of the Bible is misleading because your knowledge of the Bible is based on the English language. You won't understand the Hebrew metaphors. You won't understand the inner workings of the Hebrew language to fully understand the Bible. That's why in Islam you have to read their prayers and all that stuff in Arabic. Arabs knew because the Quran came thousands of years after the Old Testament. They knew if people kept translating their religion, the religion would lose its essence. That's why all Muslims, they pray in Arabic and they read in Arabic. And if you are going to study Islam, you have to understand Arabic, because if you base Islam, if I read Islam in English or in Norwegian, I already can see how much things do not make sense, and I can understand why people come to another conclusion because they are not reading the original text. You are reading a paraphrased version of it. So you are getting the gist and you are getting the not the picture, but you are getting a slight understanding, but you won't never indulge and understand the mystical esoteric knowledge of these books, because you are blinded. You are boxed. It's like a condom. It's like a condom. You are in a condom and trying to fully grasp and dive into this world, but in a condom it's a layer around you. To fully understand the Bible, to fully understand these books, you have to learn the language in these books. And when you learn the language in these books, all your confusion would be cleared immediately. The reason why you are confused are because you are reading these texts in a foreign language. It's a reason why Hebrews and Jews still read the Old Testament in Hebrew, even though if they are European or not. And yes, I get it. There's a lot of type of Jews today. You have Ashkenazi, Sephardic, Ethiopian Jews, Mizrahi Jews. You have all kinds of Jews. But the real Jews, thousands and thousands and thousands years ago, they were basically Mizrahi Jews. And these kinds of Jews exist till this day. There are Jews, there are still Jews in the Middle East. And they have been there for thousands and thousands of years. And they are still the exact same people. So these people are not like a rare Pokemon. It's a lot of these people. Half, a lot of people in Lebanon, a lot of people of Lebanon, you know Christians in Lebanon are the closest people to the ancient Hebrews. These people are basically ancient Hebrews who has converted to Christianity. These people are Semitic people, that's all. They are not Africans. They did not have afros. They did not have lions. These people were from desert. And I can confirm to you that nobody, even the black people that live close to them till this day and kind of understand their language, do not claim to be these people.